to one of our short, sort of 20 to 30 minute workouts. You can pop this on any time. These are designed, you can do them anywhere, with anything, just to show you how easy and simple it is to do some very basic strength and conditioning. So wherever you are, whatever kit you've got today, well, today's one, we're just going to use a ball, doesn't matter, this is a Pilates ball, if you've got a tennis ball, pair of socks, pillow, doesn't really matter, something to hold on to, something just to give us a little bit of focus, maybe engage our core a little bit more, and that's all you need. So get yourself warmed up, do some of your, just some nice movement based stuff. It's not going to be high intensity today, we're really working on form and thinking about our core quite a lot. As runners, we really need to have a lovely strong core, keeps everything nice and upright, helps us to have a good sort of stable base to work and push from. So grab your ball, okay. Now the first exercise we're going to do, maybe not all of you will actually be able to even get into this position. So it's a position that you can really work on. You can use a pole at home or something like that, get the sofa behind you, and what we're going to focus on, coming down into a squat. And we're just going to sit there. Now lots of you won't be able to, not lots of you, that's not very fair. You might find it difficult, you might want to fall backwards. So practice. This is a really great position. They found a lot of the people who live well into their sort of 80s and 90s in tribes in these what are called blue zones, they don't sit on furniture, they sit on the floor, they sit on their haunches. So again, it's a really good position, ankle, knee, hip flexion. You need a bit of core, you need to have a flexible spine. So just practice this. In this position, we're going to just take our ball, and if that's all you can manage at the moment, brilliant, just hold it there, hold that ball out in front. Again, you might feel like you wanted to hold, to fall backwards, use your core, keep everything nice and fixed. Now we're just going to take our ball up, I'm going to bring it back down. That was really hard. Okay, I'm going to bring our ball back up and down. So we've got to be able to get into that thoracic extension, which lots of us sit at desks, struggle with. Okay, and I'm one of them, it's quite difficult, I'm not overly flexible through my thoracic spine. So again, I'm going to hold. If you need something behind you, again, if you've got a pole or something, some banisters, or hang on to the arm of the settee, even just practice being in this position. You might find it quite difficult at first. Okay, so we'll take a ball out again, take it up and down, take it up and down. Woo. Take it up and down. Do two more. Up. Oh, it's starting to burn a bit now. Good. And then just slowly come out of it. Again, it's quite a lot of, we're in full flexion in our hips, in our knees, and our ankles. Give everything a nice shake out. Again, with these, you can follow me along, or you can do a couple more yourself. Do sort of 10, 15, whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, it's just trying to show you that if you've got sort of 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, there's always something that you can do. It's just a case of doing it. So, maybe your Thursday class with me, then a gym session with a little bit of mobility in there, or just doing it at home. Really useful. Okay, so we're going to take our ball, whatever we're using, our ball of socks, and we're going to do squat to overhead press. So we're going to take our ball, we're going to squat down, press the ball on the floor, and we're going to push it up. And we're going to squat down, I'm going to push it up. So I really want you to lengthen through that spine, down, push up, 3, push, and down, 4. When we're doing our squat, we're sitting backwards, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Really try and push that ball all the way up to the ceiling. 9, and 10. We're going to do 15, and 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15. Good, well done. We'll have a little quick break, and we're just going to do that again. So again, lengthening up through that spine, really reaching that ball all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, and off we go. We're sitting back into our squat, and we go 1, and we go 2, and 3, and 4. Everything's soft till we get to the top. We're really stretch, making ourselves strong. 4, 5, tall, and 6. Really lengthen up through those shoulders. 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, 13, 14. Last one, big strong, right up to the ceiling. And this one, just hold it there. So nice and strong through our core. We're going to do some side bends now. So literally, all we're going to do, just go over to the side, come back to centre, go over to the side, come back to centre. So feel these muscles down our side working, over to the side, lengthening, contracting. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Strong and tall through that tummy. And 7. Do 10 one side, and 8, and 9, and 10. Feet down. If your shoulders a little shake, we're going to do the other side. So really nice and tall. Bend over. Down 1. Whew. And 2. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Really feel those side muscles working there. 7, and 8. Lengthening through that side. 9, and 10. Bring it down. Good, lovely. Again, you can repeat that if you want to. But really feel those muscles lengthen through, contracting to bring us back. Okay. Right now, a nice one that we're going to be doing a lot of over the next couple of weeks is our single leg RDL. Now, when we're doing this, we can add weights. We're going to, as we talk about sort of getting stronger, we can do this with weights. So when you're doing this exercise, we're thinking about hinging from our hips. Okay. So a nice way to just practice this is using something like your ball. Okay, and we're going to do our single leg stand, and we're going to make ourselves lovely and strong through our middle, and we're going to take this leg back and our ball forward. We're going to hold, and we're going to bring it back in. Okay, and again, you might be a little bit wobbly. That's absolutely fine. Just practice it. Okay, so we're going to we want to try and make a nice T shape there. So really working on your feet. Good, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Come back in. So we'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. So come from the front. Again, really working on your foot placement. Okay. So I'm not dropping my hips. I'm trying to take everything, be lovely and strong. 3, nice hold. Good. We'll do 2 more on that leg. Again, taking our ball forward. Should have drawn a smiley face on it. Good. So this one is all about control. Being able to control the movement is really important before we start adding lots of weight. Last one this side. Whoop, get it back. Brilliant. Come back. And we're going to swap legs. So again, you might find one side a little bit easier to do than the other. Okay. Whoop. Okay. So again, ball out in front. Nice and control. Try not to twist through our hips. Using our core, hinging at the hip. Take that leg back. Whoops. Okay, so we get balance. Really focus on what we're doing. Take that ball forward. And hold. Bring it in. Good. Take it out again. if we wobble, just really think about bringing that wobble back into centre, grounding ourselves. That's 2. And 3. 2 more. Show you this one from the front. Okay, again, wobbly hips. Bring everything back to centre. Go again. 4. And again. Take it right out, lovely. 5, brilliant. Okay, yeah, well done, good. So again, a nice one just to work on that form. So when we start to add our weights, we're a little bit more grounded. We know what we're doing, we know where we're getting the movement from. We're thinking about what we're controlling and holding on to. Right, now we are going to do just some underlegs. So we're just going to work on our hip flexors a little bit. So I tried this earlier on and I don't really know what I was doing. So we're going to just take a ball. All we're going to do is just pass it under. Yeah? So nice high lifts, really working into those hip flexors. A little bit of coordination as well. We'll do 10 and then we'll have a little rest. So just making a figure of 8. Nice big arm movements. Big kick up. Lost count. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. Give your legs a little shake out and we'll just repeat that. So again, just working on those hip flexors. We want them to have a nice kind of spring up, which is really important when we're running. We want to get a little bit of length into hip flexors and that elastic really covers, they spring up. What we're not doing is lifting, okay? So getting a lovely almost spring up through that hip flexor. So we'll do 10 more. So take a ball, figure of 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Ooh, good. Fabulous. Give your legs a little shake out there. That's lovely. That's wonderful. Okay, right. Now we're going to do a little bit of rotation. So we're going to do our lunges. And again, with lunges, it's an exercise we'll be doing lots of. So this really is about control. So we're going to just basic lunge. I'm going to step forward. So wherever you feel comfortable to. Ideally, we're trying to get that leg back down to the floor, and then we have a nice push back. So I'll just show you again. Step forward, knee to floor, push back. Opposite leg, big step forward, knee to floor, push back. Okay, so if you're struggling to control them, just slow it down. You don't have to piece through your exercises. You're better to do them well with good form. So this time, we're going to take our ball. We're going to do a little bit of rotation stuff. We're going to take our arms out in front. We're going to step forward and we're going to rotate towards the leg that's in front. There. I'm going to come back and push back. And we're going to step forward with the same leg and we're going to rotate, come back and push. We're going to do 10 of these and rotate and come back. That's 3. Step forward, rotate, come back. 4. Rotate. 5. Good, so feel really strong through that anterior chain there. 6. Nice big strong push back. 7. So a bit of a squeeze on that ball, so we're activating across our shoulders and our core. 8. Think about where your weight is. 9. And 10. Lovely. We're going to swap sides and we're going to go the other way. So I'm stepping forward with my right leg and I'm rotating to my right. 1. Big push back. Make sure you're pushing back with your leading leg, not from the toes on your back leg. That's 1. Push. 2. And 3. Good, bit of resistance through that ball. 4, push back, and 5, and 6. Do 4 more, resetting each time, twist, whoop, 1, and squeeze, and 2, and 3, and 4. Lovely, good. Okay, now we're going to do some cross body stuff. So again, we're going to take our body, we're going to come into a nice wide stance. We are going to take our ball down to one of our feet. And then we are going to take that ball all the way to the opposite corner. We're going to come down again, and we're going to take it away. Okay, so we're going to do 10 one side, 10 the other. So down to our feet, rotate. So thinking about that back corner of the room that you're in. So foot, back corner, 3, foot, back corner, 4, and back corner, 5, back corner, 6. Think about where you feel that tension. My tension is in the shoulder. 7, 8. Get that nice twist through that body. 9. Again, just working at your own pace. 10. We're going to come to the other side now. So we're going to go down to our foot and then reach into that opposite corner. So we come down, little sort of softness in knees. 1. And rotate. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Down to the floor and back corner. 6. So I'm still feeling all that tension in my right shoulder. 7. And 8. So I'm really thinking about what I'm doing movement wise. 9. Where am I getting that movement from? And 10. Okay. Good. And again, with a little bit of rotation, you know, the ball is nice for doing some rotation. In fact, well, let's do a little bit of rotation because again, it makes you think. So take your ball and squeeze it. Okay. So arms at kind of 90 degrees, and we're going to keep that squeeze on and rotate our body around. 1, all the way, 2, squeeze, 3. So really feeling that little workout through your tummy. 4, and you can take it into straight arm, but let's just keep it nice and relaxed. 5, 6. Really taking that movement from that body. 7, 8. Keep that resistance on the ball. 9 and 10. So again, you're just bringing a little bit of that core workout stuff, which for runners is really, really important. So what have we got next? Right, down onto the floor. So we're going to do our bridge. So if you've not done a bridge before, bridge for runners. We keep everything nice and strong to our core, and we're pushing up and down. We're getting a really nice, quick. It's not a sort of Pilates like rolling down. We're going up, down. As soon as you feel the ground, push. So we have to really squeeze those bottom cheeks. Now we can take our ball and squeeze it between our knees. Okay, keep that squeeze on, and now we're going to do our bridges. So we're going to go squeeze and squeeze. Keep that ball squeeze together. 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 20. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just stop if you need to. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Take the ball out, just let your legs drop. Okay, have a little kind of stretch through those adductors, the inside of our thighs. Well done. Oh, nice pillow as well. Take it back. Okay, lovely squeeze. Okay, I'm going to do 20 more. Up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woo, feel it now. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Brilliant. Lovely. Oh, give your legs a little hold. Squeeze in. Okay, good. So, final exercise. So it's called the dead bug. So it's a really nice one for core. So when we're doing the dead bug, we want to keep our lower back pressed into the mat. Okay, so keep everything nice and strong. We want to be able to get opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, with our ball, really depends where you want to kind of focus. You can bring your knees up, squeeze, and just do arms. Yeah, we can do a double. So we're bringing ball into knees, or we can hold, and we can take legs down. So we'll do a, excuse me, we'll do a hold. So I want you to really engage your shoulder muscles, squeezing that ball, tabletop position. We're going to take your legs down, and down, and down. 3, we'll do 10, 4, 5, keep that core lovely and strong. 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's really important you don't hold your breath. 10, good. So when you're doing this, if you sort of count along with me, count out loud, it means you're just releasing your diaphragm a little. What I often see is people bracing with their diaphragm. So they're not actually breathing. So your diaphragm, you need your diaphragm for breathing, especially in running. Your diaphragm is a muscle that doesn't tire. Okay, you want to be able to access that diaphragm even when you're doing core stuff. Yeah. So if you're using your diaphragm to brace, and then you're struggling to breathe, what you want to be able to do is let that go, so you can still use your diaphragm, and it's your core muscles that are doing the work, and that's really important. So if you're turning blue, losing your breath, you're using your diaphragm to brace these exercises, okay? So while we're doing it, I want you to just sing a little song, okay? Or just talk to me about your day that you've had, okay? So we're going to hold the ball, so I can still talk nicely. I know that my diaphragm's working well because my lungs are filling up nicely, and I'm going to access those core muscles. 3, la 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 la, 4, isn't this fun? 5, and 6. So you can see I'm still breathing nicely. 7, and 8, keeping that resistance on the ball, and 9, and 10. Beautiful, good. And then just come up into sitting, cross-legged. Oh, don't do this very often anymore. Okay. Oh, and again, just as a little sort of finisher. Oh, that's really tight through my hip. Just going to take our ball up. I'm going to take it forward if we can do, and I'm really not very flexible through my hips. If you can do, take that ball forward and come up. Now my body really doesn't like this position. It feels really stiff through this knee. So again, something to work on. So see how you feel doing this. So ball forward. Oh. And again, if you're really flexible, you'll probably find you'll be able to get much further down than I can. And again, just reaching forward. Come back. Big stretch up. We'll do 2 more. And our bodies adapt through movement. So the more you do something, the more your body adapts to it. Oh, that's just so tight. Oh. Bring it back. And give your legs a lovely shaker. So I'm really tight all through this knee. And actually, I have had a couple of weeks ago a little bit of knee pain. So again, you can sort of see, listen to your body. Think about the areas where you feel tight, where it's maybe a little bit weaker. And then focus on them. And if you've got any sort of comments or areas that you think, oh, I could do with some information on that, then we can put a little session together for that. So hopefully you can see, you don't need much, a little bit of space, ball, pair of socks, cushion, whatever you've got. Short, how much is that? 24 minutes, Bob's your uncle. All right, so join me for our next short class, and I will see you on Thursdays at 6 o'clock for our live class. All right.